Hey y'all, you guys probably weren't expecting me to make a video like this. It would mean a lot if you guys could watch the end because this topic is very important and it is the reason why I decided to speak out it on today because of YouTube does need to change. And if you're wondering what this is all about, if you guys haven't seen CorXKenshin, if you guys don't know CorXKenshin, he's like this really big YouTuber. He has like what 14 million subscribers. He's a gaming YouTuber. He plays horror games. He does some reactions here and there. And I think most of you guys probably know him, and you probably have seen his recent video because I think right now it's literally trending #1 on YouTube. Ironically enough, which I'll get to with this whole video. But in a nutshell, CorXKenshin made a video talking about favoritism and racism on YouTube. Now, if you guys haven't seen this video, I highly recommend to check it out and watch to the end, and then proceed to come back to this video for you guys to truly understand what is really going on with that video. However, I'll just give you like a brief little summary of his video in a nutshell. So, one of his videos, one of his gameplay videos, it was like a horror game that he recently played, got age restricted. Now, if you don't know what age restricted is, even though the title kind of just gives it away, when a video gets age restricted, only people 18 and above can watch the video. Now, that in itself just kills the video. And what I mean by kill the video, I literally mean like it kills the views, it kills the momentum the video was having, its chances of doing super well in the algorithm of YouTube. Like, it just goes to a complete stop. Because not only now you have a whole demographic of people that are teenagers and kids not being able to watch that video, but now it just will not go into the algorithm and won't get as many views as it really should. Basically, in a nutshell, when your video gets age restricted, you quite literally just either delete it or you private it. So in Corey's case, he privated the video, and then I think he re-uploaded it again for it to, get the same result of getting age restricted. So when this happened, he emailed his YouTube representative, because once you're like bigger on YouTube, you can have like people to actually talk to than having to email YouTube. So he talked to them. He was like, "Yo, my video got age restricted for whatever reason." Now, one thing to note about CorXKenshin, he does not swear at all. He is quite literally the definition of a family-friendly YouTuber with like some, adult humor here and there, but overall is a family-friendly channel. Every time that he swears, or a video game swears, or even in the dialogue, it shows any form of swears, it's literally blurred out and, and just like completely cut out. So that's what makes it even worse. It's not like he actually swears like, how I do. He quite literally cuts that all out. So it's like, what are you talking about? This video is age restricted. So proceeding with what I was saying, he contacted his representative and he was like, yo, I don't know why this video got age restricted. So they proceed to go check why his video may have got age restricted, and they said, oh, at this part of the video, it may have been a little bit too much, may have been the reason why I got age restricted, So Corey's like, alright, okay, cool. So he goes on YouTube and searches other YouTubers that played the exact game that he played to see if there was any parts of other people's videos that had the same parts as his, but they didn't get age restricted. And to no one's surprise, he did find one, and that person ended up being Markiplier, which a lot of you guys probably also know. And he's one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube, and he's one of the most well-known since he's been on this platform for a very long time now. I have a full respect to Markiplier, also one of the people that inspired me to YouTube, because CorXKenshin and both Markiplier inspired me to start YouTube. That is besides the point. In a nutshell, Markiplier had the exact same part that CorXKenshin did. However, he didn't get age restricted. So CorXKenshin had that part in his video, got age restricted both times. However, Markiplier didn't. And the same goes for other YouTubers. Now, CorXKenshin is black. Pretty obvious, right? And Markiplier is white. This is where the racism comes in, right? Why is this video being able to be out and all good with no age restriction, nothing like that, but then when Corey does it, the exact same thing, no, there's no difference, and he isn't swearing at all, he gets age restricted. And that's where you start questioning, like, how are these reviews going through? Like, why is this being age restricted and things like that? So CorXKenshin goes back to his representative and he shows us that Markiplier also had the same part as him. And then they sent it to YouTube once again. They actually unage restrict CorXKenshin's video after showing that Markiplier had the exact same part in there. Wow. Ain't no way. So now YouTube's like, okay, your video's unage restricted. Nice, right? Not really. That just makes YouTube look really bad on their part. So now CorXKenshin is obviously not happy. He isn't like, oh, it's not age restricted anymore. Oh, whoop-de-doo, I guess we're all good. No. CorXKenshin was very pissed about this. And then he proceeded to make an email to YouTube, which is on the screen right now, and I will read it to you guys. This is actually pretty damning for them, and I'm inclined to believe racism and/or favoritism plays a part in this. So correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the situation. YouTube reversed the decision they doubled down on yesterday after being presented by the Markiplier clip. I'm actually more surprised they reversed it rather than tripled down and just age restricted him too. This actually speaks volumes more. All the momentum of the first video has been voided for nothing now. Before I drop an exposed video tomorrow with the evidence that has been presented to me, man quite literally was like, I'm gonna put this out there on your platform. I'm hoping for some clarity that might make sense in a way to dissuade me from getting ready to stir this pot. I think he meant plot further. Can you inquire why they've changed their mind and who made the decision to reinforce the age restriction yesterday, as well as their reasoning for doing so? Also, why these incidents always coincide with me trending #1 multiple days in a row. And as you can see on his actual account here, he's actually trending #1 once again, ironically enough. I felt treatment towards me from YouTube, especially when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row on multiple occasions, has been negative in that my content is scrutinized heavier than a counterpart like Markiplier. This case proves exactly that actually. Why wasn't his video monitored the moment he released it to check if it violated self-harm guidelines? I have had a suspicion my content gets targeted/suppressed, and YouTube will make any attempt they can to kill channel momentum. In this case, more than anything that has happened so far proves that. While I would hope race would have nothing to do with it, how can it be proven 100%? It does not, ? Corey. So that was his email that he sent to YouTube before, the video that you guys now see now that it's out on his channel that released. Now, this whole situation is just crazy, right? So after sending out that email, YouTube actually did another thing now. Not only that they unrestricted CorXKenshin's video, now they just straight up age restricted both Markiplier's videos. So now Markiplier's video is age restricted, but now they re-age restricted CorXKenshin's video to now make it seem like, doesn't look as bad on them, to cover up the evidence. But at this point, they can't do anything to prove that, that they can't hide anything at this point, is what I'm trying to say. So this whole situation here is just kind of, it's sad. It's just sad to see that, that CorXKenshin, one of the most wholesome YouTubers that I have ever watched, one that only wants good for everybody, has to deal with this type of stuff. And it's not just him. I bet there's many more people out there that are dealing with this type of stuff that we just don't really know. Which is why I'm very happy that CorXKenshin, had the courage to bring this to light, With such a big audience that he has, because this dude will get millions of views per video, I'm really proud that he decided to, talk about this and express his feelings. Not many people can actually do that. I wanted to talk on this because as someone that's also black myself, it just really hurts to see that, YouTube is like this, And like how CorXKenshin states in his video, how they have this whole, YouTube Black Month, whatever it is, and that whatever they do, it's like, how do you do this? But then you proceed to treat, us, fellow colored content creators like this. It's just kind of like, what side are you truly on? You know what I'm saying? So it's just I just wish this wasn't a thing. You know, I just really wish that, you know, racism wasn't a thing. I wish favoritism wasn't a thing. You know, it's just sad. It's just really sad to see. It's very obvious that there is favoritism on YouTube, and now even racism. And if you guys don't know, sometimes there's times where there's a bot that reviews videos, and there's times where someone actually reviews a video, like manually, right? Now you have this whole discussion of the people that are manually reviewing this video. Are they racist on their end for even being like, okay, this one is fine, but this one isn't? You know, but like this one is okay because he's white, but this one isn't because he's black. Honestly, and there's many more other examples that I can bring up of, you know, favoritism on this matter, and there's other YouTubers that have been making videos on this. I actually recently saw Ludwig's video of making this, and he actually, you know, gives some really good points and actually shows some examples from his side, because YouTube actually, you know, invited him to stream specifically on their platform, and he actually does go into the whole favoritism a bit more than I will. But if you guys want to see his video on that section, it'll be in the description below. With that being said, that really covers everything. In my opinion, I just hope YouTube changes. You know, everyone is equal. I don't know why, you know, racism is still a thing. I don't know why people have to be racist. I've seen people that, you know, have came up to me and just, you know, in my Discord server, not like, you know, like in person, but there's people that have joined my Discord server and just start spamming the N-word with the hard R. It's like, why? Like, what do you gain from doing that? You know what I'm saying? You and I aren't any different. We're humans at the end of the day, regardless if my skin is darker than yours. That doesn't matter. You know, I just don't get it. Whether you're a boy, whether you're a girl, like it just doesn't matter. Everyone should be treated equally, no matter the occasion. And you know, in this day of age, it's, you know, it's proven that, you know, people don't treat each other equally. You know, and some people have personal bias on if you're light skinned or you're dark skinned, and it's just a sad world that we live in. With that being said, I hope you learned something from this video. If you guys watch it to the very end, I really want to talk about this because as someone of color, of, you know, black, it's like, it's kind of hurts to see. And also, I love doing YouTube. YouTube is my passion, man. And seeing YouTube like this hurts. It really does. And am I going to stop uploading on YouTube? Obviously not. You're seeing this video right now. But at the same time, all I want for this platform is to learn and improve. That's all I want. I just hope that YouTube can learn from the situation, and I hope that we don't have to deal with anything like this in the future. And hopefully this will just be hopefully this will be the last incident that happens. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, it's not like a funny video. It's kind of hard for me to do like my normal outro than I usually do. But regardless, I hope you learned something from today's video. If you guys share this video out, hit the like button, comment, help us in algorithm to get this more out there. That would mean a lot because this does need to be talked about and it definitely needs to be said. So, again, thank you, CorXKenshin. You probably won't see this, but thank you for speaking out about this. It's one, it's very brave of you to do this, and two, this needs to definitely be said. And I'm glad that there's now being light shown on the subject now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time with a video that isn't like as serious as this, and we could just, you know, have some fun. Deuces.